Okay, do you want to do it until it's your turn?
Drew, did you get one?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you went first.
You're on. Oh, I'm in. I already won.
The answer, you went.
Oh, yeah. Our next question is from
Jessica from Orlando. Brian, how are you? Did you ever wish that we could get more in depth with the bromance between Cole and Leo on the situation?
what?
Cole and Leo like told us, and they were like advised the girls to do something. They're like, no, we're not doing that. And they would just do whatever happened.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it would have been nice more, but you know, still he's on the other side of things, right? So.
White lighter and demon.
Yeah, I don't know how, you know, opposites track, but. You know,
Whoa!
not that far, right? It's pretty good where it's at. What? It's a new age.
Sure.
All right, come on down here with me for a
Way
second.
back there.
We have someone who guys might recognize her. They entered into our cosplay contest a little earlier, and you are.
My name is Brandon, the Shapeshifter, and I'm from Salem, Massachusetts. Cosplaying as the source of all evil.
Yes, you
My question is, the new Charmed reboot that came out, boo.
Not cool. I'm just gonna say I'm being very serious. Don't boo at the people who supply literally hundreds and hundreds of people.
Did they ever ask you guys to be a part of the show?
No, they did not.
They asked Drew.
BK was asked to audition for a different character. For real? Yeah. He considered it. Actually.
Well, I don't know how it happened. If I was submitted or it came from casting, but then I asked my manager, I'm like, you know, you do realize that I cannot go on that show. Bob. This is not gonna happen. And he was defending. He's like, well, you know, it's been a few years, and fire. I wanted to fire my man.
Brian, can you come in and audition for a Brian Krause type?
What?
I mean, what I'm going to say about the show, and I've said this to a few of you today, is that, you know, the new Charmed is not this Charmed, and this Charmed will always stand on its own, and we're originals, and what we created is something incredibly special, right? It's undeniable. The new Charmed is also for a younger generation, and I've met a lot of people that have bonded, just like all of you have bonded, right? Where this charm got you through a lot of life experiences and brought you and your family closer together. There's a whole other generation that felt the same thing with the new charm, and I applaud that. Like it may be for all of us to be like, well, it'd be nice to be us to be on the show, but you know what? They created their own thing and did it, and I applaud them for supplying all their jobs, and they're incredibly nice people.
Kristen, and I'm from Webster, Mass. My question is, were there any stunts while you were filming the show that you were afraid to do?
Seems like a yes. Yes. Yeah, when I was doing all the like on the wire stuff, like Primrose, Empath, and all of that when I first got all of those powers, there were some really, really scary things. I think one of the wires like cut like partly through my bicep. I kept doing it because the stunt guy was super hot. His name was Chad Stahelski. He was Keanu Reeves' stunt double, and now he's the director of John Wick. So I had excellent taste back then. So yeah, it didn't matter how much it hurt because just looking at him made it worth it.
I was never scared of stunts, and I would usually go and wind up hobbling home with some injury or another because that was kind of usually my favorite part of the day to prove that I wasn't just an actress and I could just kick ass just as hard as anybody else. Usually to my detriment because my body is built for like, you know, being under an umbrella under the sun. I was like, fucking take you. I love the way I work. But yeah, you have to get your arms through or we'll cut it off.
All right, next we have.
Hey, it's Gilly from New Jersey. Nice to see you guys again. Shannon, I didn't get to see you earlier. I'm sorry. I could have missed it. But anyway, my question is, how does it feel knowing you raised an entire generation of people who look up to you, basically a whole family? Like, is that cathartic for you in any type of way?
It's very powerful. It's very, you know, when people come up to us and say, you know, my family wasn't this, or maybe it wasn't that, or my parents weren't this or that, and quite a few people have said, you were my family, you were my surrogate family, you were my company, you were there. As you know, people get to call a comfort show, which we never had that term before. So it's a good and heavy responsibility. I feel like I need to go back and redo some things because I didn't know so many kids were watching. But I'm happy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and next we have.
Hi, my name is Adam. I'm from Fall River, Mass. My question is, so with the reboot, at the very last episode, we see the new cast at the manor. And I think it excited everyone involved watching that last episode to see if you guys might have any chance of coming back at all in the future.
Debbie, wasn't the manor blown up in our last episode?
It was, but you know, they do these weird things called parallel universes now. Multiverse, is that what it is? I don't know. I'm old, I'm telling you. Yeah, so it did blow up, but yes, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Well, it came back in the end.
Oh, that's true.
We always came back.
Ha! Ha! Period!
If you guys were asked to reunite for some sort of a movie or something, would you do it?
Yes!
Only if Prue can be in it.
You got the hands for that? I'd rather be an elder.
No, you're a
You'll be a white lighter.
Breaking all the rules.
Okay.
You can come back as a ghost. Grams did it. You can come back as a ghost. Grams did it.
Here on the other side, we're gonna go with.
Hello, my name is Heather. I'm from Connecticut. This question could be for Shannon, Rose, or even like her opinion. I was just curious if Prue and Paige had been able to be on the show. What do you feel their sister relationship dynamic would have been like?
Like this. There's a instant sort of like connection that I think Rose and I felt. You know, we met each other prior to the show anyway, at a stupid Hollywood party in New York. And
Out of nowhere for one lunch hour.
and yes, for one lunch hour. So we've already
We caused a car accident. That's our pilot, in fact.
you know, it would be good. It would be good.
Excellent. Up next we have.
My name is Chris from New Jersey. I just want to say I love the three of you. I grew up watching you. And I just wanted to ask if you could quickly do a Power of Three chant for us. And then if you could just quickly say like, if you had a favorite spell. Maybe like, you know, like the Power of Three will set us free.
I mean, we usually get paid a lot of money for this.
I think we should make them say it.
No. I was just saying, Brian, thank God we don't have to say this.
The power of three will set us free.
guys said it together and demons blew up, I want that power. I want that power.
Time for one or two more.
Okay, can I just say, I love you guys so much. You have an amazing show. I don't mean to bring up something bad, because I know it happens for a reason. Every character brought something amazing to the show. But don't you think that Prue's death should have been a little bit more elaborate?
Well, I directed it, so.
I've always been obsessed with the show since I was a little girl, all the time. But I just feel like you're such a strong witch that I was expecting something like
So here's what I'll tell you. In a couple of months, I'll be launching a podcast, and you'll get all the answers on the end. What's it called? Does it have a name yet? No.
I have
I'm taking suggestions, because all mine are very bad.
All right, our last question.
I
Hi, I'm Charlene from New York, and I was just wondering, what was your favorite couple on the show?
Prue and Andy.
The only answer is Leo and Piper.
Woo!
Thank you.
Hey now.
Yeah.
It's already trouble for you, okay? Let's slow down.
It definitely was not Dan and Piper, and it was definitely Leo and Piper.
So you get with Dan. Thanks. You get with Dan.
Daryl and Sheila. Daryl and Sheila.
How many people does she make out with on the show?
Don't forget Fireman Greg.
Don't forget Fireman Greg. Your daddy.
Who?
That is true.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you leave, I need to ask you all to stay right there for 1 second, especially in the center. Please sit down in the center. We're gonna get a 1 point. Can we have you, all of you step up to the front? We're gonna get a cash shot and get a shot of you guys with Brianne. So get all together there. You're facing out to the gentleman standing on the chair right back there. Say, wait a minute.